Peace, love. With me is my teammate on Team Kesnia, Nick Licksenel. How you doing, dude?
Hello, I'm okay.
That's what I like to hear. So,
Yeah.
and go easy on this guy. It was his first time casting. So Nick, thanks again for casting with me, dude. I'm really stoked to do it with you. Let's talk a little bit about this draft. And just a reminder to everyone in the chat, we do have, we are doing our bet system continues. So type red or blue, whoever you think is going to win, into the chat, and one person who guesses correctly will be given a piece of DLC after the match. You have until the scene transitions into the gameplay after the draft analysis to get your guesses in. Looking at the draft, our band one on American Mojo is going to be Yuri. Please Love is going to come out with a double ban of Coco and Kesnia. American Mojo going to ban out Scolder. First pick Scoop. Please Love going to respond with a pick of Froggy G. Ban out Leon. American Mojo going to go ahead and ban out Genji. Then pick up a Penny. And finally, Please Love closes out with a Sentry pick. Nick, how are you feeling about these comps?
I feel like American Mojo just kind of they kind of want like a poke kind of comp, and then Please Love kind of wants like a stall comp. And I feel like American Mojo just wanted to ban like Yuri Scolder or like something that could like stall for quite a bit. And then I feel like Please Love just banned a bunch of like poking knots, or like knots that can poke really well.
Indeed. One thing that kind of took me for surprise is this is the first time we've seen Genji picked her ban all tournament, which is a complete 180 from last year's doubles tournament, where Genji was either first pick or first banned literally every single game. Of course, that was during his 2.13 height when Moon Nectar like healed more than like half the damage of the cast combined, but still, especially when you can minimize the damage dealt by the other team so much, to see Genji to even become relevant in drafts at all so much later into the qualifiers, it's kind of a shock. You know, what do you think that may be? What do you think has changed?
Maybe other knots just have more potential than Genji. Maybe Genji's not that, I don't know, reliable as much, but yeah.
Indeed. So looking at the comps though, we see both knots really nasty at just setting up on each other. You know, you can see a Scoop Hammer come out and then just Penny goes to town and just beats them up. Or if, Please Love lands a nice black coal and catches them out. And then Froggy G can easily just keep them trapped in there with that stun. And they go to town with that tornado damage and possibly even a telefrag. Who do you think is going to be able to find more of those clean initiations like that? American Mojo or Please Love?
I feel like maybe American Mojo. I feel they can do more stuff. Like if they use all their stuff in fights, they can still kind of fight for a bit longer. I feel like if Please Love use all their abilities in a fight, then they kind of have to like back off for a bit.
That makes sense. You do have longer cooldowns, especially on that Sentry. The Frog might be able to mitigate that if he gets clocks. Well, I don't know. We will have to see. And do you have any other thoughts to put onto this before we transition over to the gameplay, my friend?
Not really.
All right, give me 1 segundo. And you guys, you have 5 more seconds to get your guesses in. After the gameplay transitions, you are out of time. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, and 1. So no more guesses. Nick, I am at the 12-second mark on the replay. Would you like to give us a countdown, my friend?
Yeah, hold on a second.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
And we are off. You have Jess playing your Scoop, Mr. Manager on the Penny, and on the blue side of things, you have Love playing the Sentry, and Game is Broken playing the Froggy G, who's going to be picking up the invis at the 23-second mark. Keep an eye on that. It's going to be back in 1 minute 23. He's already looking for a play, seeing what he can make happen. He's going to splash both of them. Not going to be able to follow up. I'd love to not have the black hole ready. The hammer's going to go out. It's a small little trade. It's just Scoop. He's not really going to care that he got poked once and then left alone. We're going to look for the black hole lane rotation.
The black hole. Oh, he gets a pounce. Oh, oh damn.
That hammer caught him out and
the dash.
First
well, not cancel. Just stuns.
Indeed. So that's your first blood already. How should a Game is Broken have played that differently?
Maybe he could have like saved his dash. I feel like he didn't expect Jess to throw like later, so he dashed a little early.
Yeah, and once he
and
got
then
caught
that's
by that
dash, so he couldn't move.
And once he got caught by that hammer, that was kind of like it for him. You know, they committed to a scoop, which can be something you really, really got to be sure of. To me, the scoop can be one of the most dangerous things you can do. And then Manager and Jess were just in a position to punch after all those abilities were blown and you got snared in place. They went to town. But now we see another Invis coming out, and Century's Invis, the halfway decent black hole. That can be very dangerous. They do manage to find the hammer, but there it is. They're trying to go to town. There's the bindings. And will he be going down here? And
oh, he missed the falls.
Oh, that hammer. And that's going to be the second death of James Broken at the 1 minute 48 mark. Just a little bit of feed going on. Using the bindings to clear that. Century is going to have an easier time with the defense than the Froggy G is. What are some of the ways that we can see Game is Broken team please love picking up some frags?
I think they just need to like wait until they can get more upgrades, so they could probably like have a much better time securing kills. Which is what I think they're trying to do. They're just trying to like farm. But then like if they seek an opportunity, they'll certainly like I don't know, go for it.
Yeah, I agree.
Like
this might be it right here. They're going to go in. Penny getting extremely low. Scoop here to help. There's the tornado. That's not going to be quite enough. Now Scoop is ready to kind of brawl it out with him. But Game is Broken is going to beat him to the Invis. He might go down there. There's the binding. He's still going to hit him. Game is Broken is way too long. He was kind of looking for like the perfect moment, and that actually kind of worked more to his disadvantage than it did his advantage, in my opinion. And now he's going to go back, consume up his health resources. American Mojo taking control of mid once again. About to hit a level advantage.
Oh, Skinner dash.
Ooh, uh-oh. Not in a good situation. Manager just walking away. You know, he sees he has no reason to be there.
Oh, he's got a nice hammer. Nice body block.
Ooh, and now Manager's just going to go pick up the pulse. Jess was like, hey, Manager, you want a free kill? And Manager's like, yeah, sure. And goes ahead, picks it up, 3-0. It is worth mentioning, we neglected to mention this in draft analysis, American Mojo won last year. They were your doubles tournament champion and the only people to even take a match against Nikki and Cannoli. So this is like, you know, high stakes match, I guess, for Broken in Love. You know, they're up against the champion team from last year. There's going to be a whip dash right there, gets punched with a hammer, but they're going to find Scoop in the black hole. It's not going to be enough damage. Neither team has bought any upgrades yet. We really need to see them going back and picking up more damage. I think that's the big thing. Scoop could go get Hillhammer right now, and I think just cause nothing but chaos for the blue team because they just wouldn't be able to do anything to punish them after that.
We have shield on NATO for a frog. Oh, I think Jess is done.
Yeah, and that's going to be the first frag for Please Love. Right there, the 4 minute and second mark. So definitely the sort of thing they needed to really try and turn things back around. But will it be enough is the question.
Yeah, I think it'll be enough. It just takes time.
So when we see their first push coming out from the top turret, Game is Broken, trying to zone Mr. Manager out, but he doesn't get any of his abilities out. Mr. Manager is going to calmly go ahead and take out the droids and just keep the defense going until Jess is back in lane, ready to go. Jess will not be picking up Snow Shovel. He's actually going to be picking up Clove of Honor and range on his hammer. Why might that be, in your opinion?
I think it's like the range at least is good upgrade for Penny to stow kills for Penny or attacks. And I also think his double liquor sword is like good for finishing off enemies. Like when they're really low, he needs to like last hit them.
Indeed. And we see them, they stick together really well. They're not really being caught out of position. They're just kind of having a few faulty team fights go through. Using abilities very liberally on droids. It's something that Uberancy had said earlier about, you know, abilities mattering that much more. With a long ability like Tornado being used in the droids, I really think that they should really think twice about it. But knock it up, but you know, it's his call, and you know, he's not dying because of it. But I worry, I fear for the moment when he loses an easy engagement because he did not have Tornado ready.
Yeah, that is true. It's always nice to preserve your abilities. There's a pounce and then a...
That pounce was a big whiff, but Jess was in there to tank a bit of it,
yeah.
You know.
So, it's kind of funny watching Game is Broken with Invis because for some reason I just seem to get hit a lot by Jess.
Yeah, Jess has no problem hot shotting out those hammers and being comfortable.
Oh, that's a nice black hole.
It's taking a lot of damage, but the counter initiation.
Oh no!
They're both so low. Will they be able to pick any up? Oh, that beacon flank was so smart. But
oh my god!
Finding the pounce behind the turret, exploiting that hitbox. That probably looked like lags with sword. People know that actually is the hitbox of pounce. Is actually really odd like that. But yeah, now, oh man, I still really liked what Love did there. She had that beacon a little bit further in mid, lured Manager around the jungle, and then went back to the beacon to try and juke him, and it almost worked. It was a really solid idea. Game is Broken trying his best to contest that turret, but there's not much he can do. He is up against the scoop and pinning. He gets touched out. He's ready to go again. Oh, and that's not a good situation. Oh, that flank, though. You might be able to get it.
Double kill.
What is it, chat? The first person to say doubles in the chat will be getting a piece of DLC. What a great double kill. What should American Mojo have done to avoid that, Nick?
I feel like they were getting kind of greedy to get, like, not only the turret, but, like, also the game is broken. Because he was getting kind of low and he was being a little risky there. But, I mean, he still got killed in the end, but, Sentry just ended up coming back in time and then they didn't realize it. They were, like, kind of distracted. Got baited, I guess.
Indeed. And we're going to go out. It's going to charge up, Sentry pretty beefily. Now she's got a very strong black hole trying to take some out. Manages to find Jess and he's going to use the bindings to counter initiate. Now we see American Mojo on the offense. So we're going to see Whiff Splash Dash come out from Game is Broken to both blue team. There's the blue team. We'll have to just go ahead and retreat behind their towers.
Oh.
And looks like Sentry, he's not going to be able to do much. He wants to. Tries to get that little poke in with his with the droids and with the mines, gets the black hole fished out, but again, just not much kind of neutral right now. We see the tornado going on from Game is Broken to Works Manager. We see a binding spoken both of them. Nice little interception there. The hammer's gonna be a whiff. Otherwise, I think Game is Broken would have died, but he's gonna be having to go back, and the push up American Mojo just continues. They're like a machine that will just continuously just deteriorate your turrets, deteriorate your health bars until you stop them. They are going to have to go out and just kind of say no to the red team if they wanted to do something to change this.
Yeah. I think they just have to, like, I don't know, wait it out. I don't think there's really anything Game is Broken can kind of do right now, except, like, just wait for one of them to make a mistake like that.
Ooh. Barely gets out by the skin of his teeth. Now Police Love is really trying to commit to Jess, but it's really hard to chase people with Sentry if you don't have Night Vision Spy Watch ready, the speed boost on the black hole charge. And so Jess is going to get away. He's going to heal up in his turret. He's got in his jungle. He's got the shield on his fighting charge, plus that self-fill that's on base. So it's very difficult for them to find those windows to punish him. I really want to see him pick up Snow Shovel, because if he does, he's going to be so incredibly difficult to kill.
Yeah, Scoop has a lot of sustain.
How do you think we should see the Sentry building? Should she be going into Black Hole, Auto Attack, or Telefrag?
I mean, usually I just like going Teleburst because that's always fun. But, I mean, I feel like maybe Black Hole would be actually my thing. Teleburst might be better because, like, there's no, like, DOT or anything like that to, you know, mess up your Teleburst or your teleport thing. And plus, I feel like if you Black Holes, either Manager or Jess, Manager can most likely just pounce out of it, and then Jess can kind of, like, tank a bunch of damage. Yeah. He also lost the turret.
Indeed, so that's really important on defense. That Super Droid is going to spawn for American Mojo on the bottom lane, and they're about to take the top on. That's going to keep, like, Game is Broken and Police Love pressured back to have to clear that, or get snowballed against, and then for the next couple minutes or so. And they're going to be aware of that. They are trying to keep everything clear. I think American Mojo, they're actually going to be looking for the frag. They're going to get the hammer and the bindings. It's not going to be that much. Manager ready to Belgel just out. They could have made that a little bit cleaner. If they had picked up a frag there, that could have been seen in, because they really would have taken off from there, in my opinion. And now those droids are going to go ahead and chip the top turret for them. No last hitting required while they engage. Manager caught back out on that black hole, but this
doesn't look too good for both teams.
Jess has his abilities back. He can start to look for a play, but the hammer's going to be a whiff. He's gonna find a way to get his findings in, and now I think we're about to see a status quo reset. You're gonna see some people just chill, wait for people to come back in, and find their next full team fight.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the builds that we're seeing on everyone else? We talked a little bit about Sentry. How do you feel about the way that Frog King and Scoop is building?
I don't know. He has like one stage of tweeters. I feel like maybe he should have gotten like a second stage at least. But I mean, I guess like he can just wait. I mean, he got Ninja Worms instead. He got like one stage of tweeters and then Ninja Worms. I feel like maybe 2 stages would be more efficient or beneficial.
Yeah.
But like at least like if you're setting up kills with Sentry.
Indeed. And if he can find that tweeter bomb, that does so much damage. Like he does big, Manager just melts and then gets the Ninja Worm to finish him off. Scoop now in a bad place. They're looking for the black hole. They're not going to try to catch him. Oh, but that dash is slowed down.
He tried to read.
If only if a Please Love had held under a black hole to wait for Game is Broken to connect that black hole, that would have been extremely significant. But now Justice is going to be happy defending a turret. Game is Broken, getting a nice, good, chunky push on top. He's getting chunked down.
He's going to hammer throw or heal hammer.
No, he doesn't have that yet. That's just that immense healing DPS from lifesteal auto attack.
Yeah.
He's 1v2ing them, and he can do that because of Scoop. Now Penny's ready to clean up.
Scary.
It is.
Yeah, he comes back in time. That's a double or a wipe.
That was indeed the double kill. Again, that first person to say doubles in the chat will win a DLC. It cannot be someone that has already won a piece of DLC previously. So, if they have the choice right now, should they be trying to get rid of top turret or bottom turret? Looks like they're picking top. How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
We're splitting it, actually.
Yeah, I think split pushes is like easier. Like once team Please Love comes back, it'll be like easier for like other pushes like after fights like later on in the game.
Ooh, he actually
oh wow, he actually gets
here.
a kill off.
Gets the black hole into the tweeter bomb back. He's gonna finish off Mr. Manager, but before he can do anything, that just knows that he can make this a 1-for-1. Now he's battling it out against the Sentry, and the black hole is going to be fishing out for him. Not much going to come of it, though. Not taking any damage at all from the Sentry. He's being completely pushed back, really threatening. He's going to go in and try and charge the black hole, but just his full health. Very little Sentry can do right now. She has the one big black hole, but that's not going to be near enough punch to take out the Scoop. She doesn't have much other damage. She has a DPS build running on her auto attack. We really need to see all that auto attack damage coming out. Excuse me, not auto attack. We need to see that teleport damage coming out, in my opinion. They can shut down those abilities. There's the black hole. It's going to be caught. There's the binding. There's the counter initiation. There's the tornado. What a nice tweeter bomb coming out from Game is Broken. But just not much else that they can do because that's their primary source of damage at this point, you know?
Yeah, kind of is. I feel like they just need more solar to like buy more upgrades, but I mean, there's not really much they can do right now, so they just kind of, you know, not do anything really, except for like clear droids, I guess, and then maybe like poke.
Yeah, I agree. We see Jess has finally come back. He's going to be picking up triple the banner swords, whereas Mr. Manager likes to call it the spinny swords. He's going to be picking up some more auto attack damage. He's going to be picking up both ranks of pills. He's going to be making them harder and harder to kill and finish off. They're all going in, and then you see the push coming up on the top lane. Game is Broken is trying to kind of initiate, gets bindings, but then he just, well, look at this stuff, just melt. And he tries to see if he can do any chasing at all, and he just gets hammered and stuck. And he's going to have to go back. Please Love setting up her black hole, and they're going to try him, and just knows not to overextend on that push. He knows that black hole is waiting for him from underneath where the creep is, and now they are going to just be chilling back, falling back, and Mr. Manager is actually stealth, so if he can get them to come out, he knows that they're chilling, waiting. Yeah, he knows he's not going to find the frag.
Oh, he gets a pulse off. Well, he used everything on Game is Broken. Oh no, the dash.
That pulse was a little bit just out of time when getting thrown away from that. Now they found Jess.
I think Jess is there.
Take him out. Now that black hole, this might actually. This is not looking good, but he gets the double pulse off. Can Mr. Manager do this?
Oh,
he has the bounce ready now. Get the bounce.
Oh,
that feels
was
bad.
too aggressive.
Was that a double kill? I think they each got. Yeah, they each.
Yeah, that was a wipe.
Yeah, but it wasn't an actual like double kill. Like each got one of them, right? That's what I think. So.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's close, but no cigar for the giveaway. But still, wipe is exactly what Please Love needed. Now they will be taking out that top turret, and that actually evens everything out. That evens up the kills, that evens up the levels. More or less evens up the solar. It's only Sentry he's a little bit behind on his upgrades. He was actually going to go spin and ask 450 solar. This is we should be seeing some very interesting fights and some very calculated ones coming out very shortly.
Yeah.
And looks like manager, he's going to go ahead and just try and clear up that top lane. They know they got to get rid of that super droid. That's something that manager's always good at. My times I've played with him, he's always good about like just making sure, hey, let's not even risk forgetting about the super droid. Let's just not do anything until we clear it. So you see him using his abilities on that, consume, reset the paradigm, and wait for their next opportunity perhaps to have an engagement.
Yeah, it's always nice to clear the super droid because I think it's pretty useful for like the enemy team. It's a nice hammer again.
And the manager, he's going to be taking their creeps to pick up some charges. He's going to then go ahead and clear up the top lane. Jets just hanging out in their jungle, making sure they feel completely pressured. That's what the American Mojo is really known for. Both of them and Humble Bundle do it, where they just don't like people to even be able to come out from their structure. They like them to feel so pressured like they can't do anything. And they've been running this playstyle a very long time. They know exactly how to do it. And they want the engagement to really start as soon as the blue team starts poking their heads out and daring to try and make a play. And there's the hammer. He gets not much really going to happen of it. Can't really just go and collapse on a hammer on a full HP Sentry with a nearly full black hole. They looking for the play. The black hole's going to be a whiff. Did not wait for the splash dash connect, but still they are both very low.
That's not good.
Oh, and by both I do mean this is over. They're done.
Yeah,
that's
I think we can. Yeah, that's a life. I think they might be able to win from this, or at least get one of the two turrets.
They definitely will get base exposure from this. They might get both turrets down. What I saw happen was they went for the splash dash and the black hole at the same time. And I saw them make this mistake earlier, where if Love had just waited a second, there's two for Jameis Perkins to connect his splash dash, then she can use that stun and the slow cube to really set it up and not really have to worry about landing it. And because she didn't wait, they ended up getting wiped.
Yeah, it's all about coordinate. It was all about coordination that time.
That hammer is going to cancel out the splash dash. They really don't have that much to defend with. It's going to go again, but not really much you can do. He's actually going to still land the tweeter bombs, doing a nice chunk of damage to Jess. Jess is half health. He's going to start running away, and American Mojo is going to look for the paradigm reset. Both going back to base. Spin some solar, and then rally the forces for I think one last push on the base, and see if they can't go ahead and win this. What can Game is Broken and Love be doing right now to come back from this?
I think they just need to wait for American Mojo to like make a mistake, and that's like when they should go in. Because American Mojo can kind of like, at least for Frog, just cancel his stuff, and Frog is kind of like the primary source of damage for Please Love. So I feel like they should just like wait until maybe at least a penny, but like either one of American Mojo, the members of American Mojo, like make a mistake, then they can definitely like use that as an advantage.
Indeed. So now they're choosing. Now's when they need to go out. Will she find the black hole? She does. She finds it on Jess, but now she's caught out. She's gonna be going out. Working, seeing what he can do. He might be able to find the frag here, but Jess is gonna fall back, so he's just missing the
He's gonna pounce and then. Oh no, he missed.
Yeah, that's it.
Dash.
Basically nothing you can do. And your winner of round one is going to be American Mojo. Interesting match, and unfortunately for Sentry and Frog, they aren't going to take this one. We did talk a little bit about this, but like, what were some of the things that we really should have seen Please Love and do differently here?
I mean, I kind of don't know really. I feel like I think it was all, they just need to be like really coordinated, and like they just kind of need to know like when they should take advantage of like mistakes from Team American Mojo, really.
Right.
And then just like farm silver. That's pretty much it. But I guess like when they did get into fights, like American Mojo would just kind of they would kind of like almost outplay him, I guess. At least with the hammer, it would always like cancel the dash. So like Frog couldn't dash at, let's say, Penny, or like he wouldn't dash away because of a hammer. And then like Sentry is just kind of vulnerable after using a black hole. So if they get like if Please Love gets into a fight, it's kind of really hard to just like stay in the fight. They kind of have to like use all this stuff, and then you have to like run away, almost like poking. But yeah.
Yeah, and there was fight times. I really think, especially with the synergy of slow cubes, I think the slow cubes was a nice pickup, honestly. All things considered, it's really good versus Penny. It's really good for Sentry. If she built in Telefrag, like slow cubes makes the job easier. They just have less time to react. It's just easier to land it, easier to get it right at that sweet spot. So you're just as much out of range as possible, so that they can't interrupt it. But I tell you, you still land it accurately, easy, because they're at 30% movement speed. That said, they let Jess Avenger win too many team fights because they let them have Scoop, and they let Scoop do Scoop things and just tank everything. That's So that all said, we will be right back. There is a round 2 to this match. This is the Awesomenauts Rumble Devils Tournament Qualifier number 1. We will be right back, my friends. There will be a giveaway in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Please Love versus American Mojo. After we saw just Stupid Penny take care of Frog and Sentry last game, we are back on AI Station in 205. This is the first time we've seen this map in the doubles tournament before. And with me is once again Nick Channel. Nick, you hanging in there, pal?
Yeah, hello. I'm right here.
Heck yeah. So we're going to go ahead and get into this draft and get into everything. I want to give everyone a reminder, we do have our bet system going on. You have until the end of the draft analysis to take your bet on who you think is going to win. Simply type red or blue into the chat. Your top team, Please Love, is red. Your bottom team, American Mojo, is the blue team. And if you guess correctly after the match, you'll be eligible for a giveaway. And again, you have until the draft analysis ends in the game, and the scene switches to gameplay. So all that said, Please Love is your team one. They are going to be starting things out with a ban of Coco. American Mojo going to go ahead and respond to the double ban of Yuri and Scolder, taking out the mains of Please Love and doing the same double ban as they did last game. Please Love going to respond with that ban of Coco and first pick Genji. Speaking of not seeing him that much in the doubles tournament, then we see American Mojo going to go ahead and pick up Leon and ban out Scoop. In response, we're going to see a pickup of Sentry coming out on Please Love, and they will ban out Froggy G. American Mojo responds by picking up Isla, and those are your drafts. Nick, how do you feel about these comps?
I feel like the bans are almost the same as like last match.
They really
it's just
are.
that the picks. Yeah, but for like the picks, I feel like Please Love just wants like a really sustainable team, and then like American Mojo just wants like a kind of like aggressive, like they need like a knot that can like pull someone out, so they can easily just like get a free kill, I guess, with Isla to do the damage, stuff like that. But I don't know what's gonna happen in the late game. I feel like Please Love might have an advantage early or later on.
Yeah, and if they can let reach that late game, that would be
Yeah, I feel like at least for early game, American Mojo will probably have like an advantage.
Indeed.
But
yeah, they find though if Please Love lets themselves find themselves constantly push or constantly fragged early game, that will not be good. They want to have some map control, but they can't really afford to get in too many fights until they get a few key upgrades. It's just that base Leon and I have way more damage than Genji and Sentry do. But another thing to note is all the range is on Please Love. At no point in this game, I guess unless you get range tongue, but there's no real poke except for kind of silence pokey tongues. You do it once and run away on the blue team, whereas you will constantly find yourself just getting pot shotted by random cocoons, Genji auto attacks, and Sentry auto attacks coming out from Please Love. So they can get melted down really quickly, and then enough for, you know, Monarch Blessing Sentry to just walk in, grab a black hole, and then they collapse.
I also feel like with Genji, it'd be really easy to set up not only black holes, but like telebursts as well against American Mojo, because American Mojo can't like, you know, dash out or anything.
Right.
Best thing they can do is like, I don't know, run out. But yeah, so if they get caught out, Please Love will probably have like a pretty good chance of securing a kill.
Indeed. Well, you have nothing else to add. I'm ready to get into the gameplay. You guys have 5 seconds to do you have anything else to add?
Not really.
Okay, just double checking. You guys have 5 seconds to go ahead and get your guesses in. Otherwise, we will be getting into this match. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now that we're on the match scene, I am at the 12-second mark. Nick, would you like to give us another countdown, my friend?
Okay, sure. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. On the blue team, American Mojo, you have Mr. Manager playing your Leon. You have Just playing the Isla. You have Love once again playing Sentry, and you have Game is Broken playing Genji. And we see no Monarch Blessing coming out, and what he's going to get first is actually 1 stage of target eggs. Very, very interesting. How do you feel about that just coming out of the gate?
I think Game is Broken is just relying on Sentry to just tank a bunch of the damage. Oh, and he misses the cocoon.
Well, you got that clone. That clone is going down, but it is able to take the whole black hole and the cocoon. The clone's still in this, guys. So we'll be able to keep an eye on that bad boy. And
Oh, looks like American Mojo might get some push. Oh, manager misses the tongue, and then Jess misses the evil eye.
And they just kind of sit the joints opposite, leave each other each to the corner of the bar. There's going to be a black hole, the first initiation of the game coming out from black,
Oh my
black
God.
hole onto them. And second missed tongue. Jess is going to get cocoon. There's the counter initiation. And there's not much that you can do. Like, they hit initiations, and like, you know, what else are they going to do, you know?
I mean, maybe just like wait for a couple of upgrades.
Jess is like going in and not caring because he knows he can do it. Like, he knows he gets initiated on. Any damage dealer and Jess was dead. And definitely, they will have to play the long, and I mean long game here.
Oh, it's always great to hear. It's sort of.
Yeah, sort of. Well, that said, Island and Leon are also good pushers, and they can find the Evil Eye chips, and they can find the clones, and the lane limitations on AI are pretty long, so they can capitalize on that. It's not going to be a dead game. If they stall very hard, it's harder, I think, and competitive to preserve your turrets. And like, AI can be very long in pubs, but in competitive, people capitalize on the pushing opportunities, and I think you'll see the turrets start to go down after quite a bit.
I guess that is true because I never really seen competitive gameplay on the AI station. It's usually Serona, Ribbit, like Agion, but
competitive gameplay on AI Station 2017, dude. That's all I can say, man. But looks like they're gonna look for a frag. It's gonna get cocooned, and so they're gonna chill. They're looking to see if they could set up a tongue for Isla to go in on, but the answer's no. And everything's gonna be neutral. We are 2 minutes 45 seconds in, no first blood. I think that's the longest we've gone without a first blood so far in this tournament.
Oh, he missed another tongue.
Yeah, and people might say it's because of the stalling comps. I think it's also because he's missed a lot of tongues. Gets the black hole. They're actually getting low. They're winning this team by a tongue. Not much that they can do there without Jess, though. Jess is going to find love on the top lane, push her back behind the turret. And yeah.
Another tongue.
Game is broken. Getting pushed back again. And just waiting to see if there's anything he can do to help please love out.
He burns the black hole.
Oh, there's nothing going to come with that cocoon. And
Yeah.
semi-decent black hole. Probably won't see that much come out of it either. And just manager just keeping up with the pressure up. I would like to see, you know what I'd like to see Love do? I'd like to see her build damage on Teleport, but not get the full thing, like the one where she has to put both parts of it next to her. I'd like to see her get it in Fizz Beacon. Put that in mid, so when they're defending those turrets like this, she can get the flank on them. And that is the sort of setup I think they would need, because they would get all that damage in. They would always hit them by surprise, and would make manager and just very hesitant about pushing turrets.
Yeah, well, she almost got cut out of like right there, but I guess the speed upgrade on black hole kind of saved her.
Ooh. Manager probably needs to pick up range tongue, I think. That's one of the things I think would help him out a lot. And there's that cocoon, but the black hole is just clearing out droids in mid instead of focusing on the cocoon. And now we're going to see American Mojo top lane. We're going to see Please Love on the bottom lane of things.
I actually think it'd be easier just for Sentry to get like pure damage on Televerse, because like at least if Genji gets the cocoon, because then Sentry can just like plop like a teleport beacon like right on top of the cocoon, and then once like one of the members of American Mojo like gets out of the cocoon, it's just like a clunk explode basically, unless the Sentry gets hit. So, like right there.
There's the first blood right there of the game at 4 minutes and 50-second mark. Sentry and Genji will be picking out American Mojo 1-0. Now they're starting to get the push up. Oh, will he be going down? That's a whip cocoon, but Love is there. That cocoon scared the poop out of me.
Yeah. I just realized manager got lifesteal.
Keep him in lane longer. That's what he needs on these long-paced games.
I think he knows that like if he tries to like poke it, or he tries to go for a kill against Please Love, then like they won't really, I don't know, they'll just like try to like go right at him, so he can't really backstab or whatever. I think he just he's like thinking he needs like sustain or something. Oh, that was a nice tongue.
And there's that stealth. He's going to find Gamesberg on the lane rotation. Gamesberg is good at fishing out the cocoons, but when he gets initiated on, he's kind of always misses them when he uses it as that counter initiation. Something he's really got to watch out for.
Yeah, it is true.
They're getting those evil eye pokes on the top turret. Slowly, but surely making progress. The turrets don't get back. Please let might go down. Not a. Oh, that's not good. There's that combo again. That's gonna bring it 2-0. Just starting to get his speed grooving.
There goes. Oh, never mind. Then he just fine.
Well, it's not. You know, he's already got Cocoon off. You know, Genji, not much Genji can do to punish that. Smacked with the paddle a couple of times. Nice little creative abilities there, and now he's actually keeping the momentum going, getting the droids up. They got the split push going. Looks like Please Love might be taking the turret down there on the bottom lane. Manager doing his best to defend. He's actually might be going down.
That's gonna look really scary. Oh my god.
They should have 100% without question body blocked that. There was nothing he could have done since he got on the other side. She could have easily taken that damage. That was a free kill that they let go because they wanted to stay at half HP instead of 1/4 HP. That was a very, very free kill.
Yeah, they totally could have gotten him there because Jess was like dropping because he already died.
And that was another situation where Jess just let go of free kill and game is broken. He just stopped tracking him. He hadn't game is broken slowed down. Cocoon was on cooldown, and he just kind of gave game is broken up, which I found very interesting because that would have been a free frag. Again, he would have got to half HP. God forbid he do that so he can get a frag. Now he's
Jess.
Oh, and that paddle's gonna be there. Now manager's right between him. He's gonna get out. He's gonna have to chill. This is not going good for American Mojo.
Yeah. I feel like that one time when Jess just kind of left game is broken, like to live. I feel like maybe he didn't know that he was on that Genji was on cooldown, so he probably was like scared that. Yeah, he's probably scared that he might have been. Oh, okay, good. I thought he was gonna.
Well, please let me go down there.
Oh no, come on! Okay.
Came back. I think game is broken. Could have counter initiated with Cocoon, and she kept going down, but unfortunately didn't. Will he go down here though? He's looking for this. Oh, he's mispredicting, but he finds it anyways. Jess is trying to control this.
Sick evil eye right there.
Yeah.
Professional, top tier North American ping evil eye.
And he let Game is broken and go again at relatively the same HP levels. This time he actually did have Cocoon, so I think you're right. I think last time he didn't realize that the Cocoon was on cooldown.
Yeah. He is Cocoon. Yeah, he can go.
He might want to chill a little bit. They're about to take that top turret. They can go ahead and spin some solar now and maybe see if they can get some snowball going. Let me see that Monarch Blessing come out. They already have level advantage, got solar advantage. That could be really scary, but no Monarch Blessing. He's actually going to be picking up slow and getting more damage on his auto attack. That's a full black hole.
It's funny like how he evil eyes. Like when they try to do when American Mojo wants to do something coordinated. Like something goes kind of wrong. It's just kind of funny to look at. But
where was Jess on that? That was a perfect tongue of the turret. He was silenced, and Jess did not.
I think
he's trying to follow up. Will he be able to get that?
Nah, he probably should have earlier.
Yeah, that was a 1 HP Genji or 2 bar Genji with you when you have you already silenced in front of your turret. That was an easy frag. Both teams, I feel like, just keep letting each other just slip through each other's cracks, and there's just been a lot of easy frags for both teams that they haven't capitalized on. I'd like to see that change. Because if one team gets a grip of things, the other team doesn't, that's the team that's going to win. Because right now, I think both teams are honestly playing very sloppy.
Maybe they're just not used to these kind of comps. At least maybe in a 2v2 tournament.
And they are going to have to go and clear that out. I have a joke on with Jess and Manager. We always call when you have the 5 droids on the bottom, we call that the 5-piece. I don't know if there's not called capable. I used to be like, hey, there's a 5-piece down there, and they'd be like, yeah, there's like a burger and fries down there. It's a little mean.
5-piece? You mean like fried chicken?
When there's 3 flyers and 2 droids pushing the bottom lane, that's a 5-piece you got to deal with, dude.
That sounds kind of appetizing for some reason.
I mean, Awesomenauts Rumble is sponsored by Kentucky Fried Chicken. Not really.
Oh, dang.
Tongue. So cheeky.
Oh my god. Freaking silence against Genji.
Genji just kind of forgot that Leon was saying it out, and he's like, yeah, but I'm still here.
Yeah. Maybe they were distracted because we were talking about, fried chicken. They're like, ah.
Yeah, exactly.
But then, oh wait, they can't hear us. Whatever.
this is the first real chance that American Mojo's had to push, and they are going all out. We got that top turret to 1/3. Police Love might be going down here, but full black hole, they need to watch out. Taking a lot of damage. He had landed that black hole. That would have been guaranteed frag, especially because the game is broken. It just arrived back and caught them by surprise. Looking for a cocoon. They both with their abilities. Should have held on to that black hole to see if he landed that cocoon and then followed up on that, but it doesn't matter as they both missed, and now they will be sending the lanes.
Jess is trying to get the century, but
oh, he might be able to take it on this.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are you doing, Jess?
And now they're going to continue that push. They get a Genji snowballing. The kills are at 5-2. You do not let Genji snowball. You just don't. That is the worst thing you can do. Like, oh my gosh, it's so scary.
I feel like Jess was getting like impatient or something, or he didn't know whether or not he should have gotten in. Oh no.
Did he cancel out the black hole damage? I think so. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And
he's got the damage on Tom.
We really need to see Gemma's broken picking up Monarch Blessing very soon in order to really cement the win here.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I feel like he's just trying to wait it out. Oh, that was a nice pick here.
It's not the worst thing in the world to hold off a little bit, but you gotta get it. And they would cement their snowballs so well. Because right now they're getting these kills while having just a little bit of HP left. If they have those 20% shields during the team fight, that would be huge. Like, now that Evil Eye is going to be a whip, and they might be taking Jess out here. He's getting low HP. He's going to get out. They're going to go back down, reset everything. Everyone's kind of low except for Manager. Camus Brogan's going to pick up some health, defend the lane, and finds the cocoon, but Please Love is not there to help. Jess getting really low. He's looking for the frag. He knows he can move forward, but now a Manager is by himself, and he's looking for it. And see if he can land the cocoon. He gets tongued. And,
oh, that was a great Evil Eye by Jess.
It was. And
yeah.
Camus Brogan going to be going back to spend 277 solar. He's got to be picking up Monarch Blessing now. He's just got to. There it is. Okay.
Woohoo!
Base abilities at 13-minute mark fight.
That's my favorite upgrade.
And could be a whiff tongue coming up for Manager, trying to bring them out. And now Jess is in a bad situation. Gets the teleport again. Very low HP, barely getting out.
Oh wow, he actually lived.
Yeah, for real. She landed that telefrag. Like, I think what you were saying about the telefrag about the cocoon is right.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, he's dead. Oh my god.
Trying to juke forever.
I feel like he just should get like speed up on Rage.
Or he's already got BKM too.
Yeah. But I feel like once he leaves the black hole, he still needs like a way out. And yeah, he just kind of has to like run around instead of like, I don't know, like run away. He just has to like see if he can juke while being close to the enemy. That's kind of hard. Oh, he got range.
And not much really happening right now. It's just kind of footsie knots. How do you think we should see the builds progressing in the late game for Leon and Isla as far as their abilities go?
I don't know about Leon, like, but maybe like for Isla, I feel like Isla should just kind of go for like, I don't know, something like sustainable, I guess, but to like kind of, you know, deal with the black hole cocoon setups, because that's mainly what Jess is like that's like one of the reasons why it just keeps dying. It's just because that setup. Because I feel like for American Mojo, it's like harder to set up kill or harder to secure kills than it is for like Please Love. Because I feel like all Please Love just has to do is like kind of like cocoon and then just like black hole until it misses. I don't know, just like some form of damage, and then they can like tank damage with Monarch Blessing. So
yeah, and especially now he's picked up the hill on Monarch Blessing. Like, the longer that they can both hang out around the cocoon, the better. And the scarier and scarier it becomes for American Mojo. And they are just completely pushed back right now. The kills at this point are only 6-2, and just really not much they can do.
Yeah.
Decided to just wait for them to break up, and now they're going on the offensive. They get the cocoon there. Black Hole's just gonna be a little bit late. Please love should have been out there sooner. This is American Mojo's chance. They are gonna go down, but no, actually they're gonna pick up the double kill.
My
The
God.
auto attack off the jump pad boomerangs into Manager. That's gonna be a white pipe. They are gonna go to town on this turret. They will be creating base exposure.
It wasn't even like a 2-for-1.
Oh, that's
Or a
so
1-for-2.
bad.
There's Isla, the reverse killing machine.
And now that they're going to take that, and then they're just going to reset. They're going to go ahead and go back, spin some solar, and hopefully find one nice more team fight. If the game is broken, keeps on building into Mario Blessing here. Yeah, he's going to pick up the other hero, and he's going to pick up a second slow. This is not looking good for American Mojo. They are going to have to be very patient, be very careful, find the frags in order to come back from this.
Yeah, I think they just have to wait for like a mistake. But I feel like it's easier for Please Love to make a mistake with Genji, being able to like pull him out, but then like Team American Mojo also has to deal with like all the sustain from Please Love, so I feel like it's really hard for them. I don't think there's really much they can do.
And we don't see telefrag damage coming out on the Sentry, but we do see a Mustache, which means that the Black Hole will be doing more damage, which is very scary. They're going ahead and mounting a push on base. They got a 5-piece. They got a Super Droid, and they've supersized their 5-piece order. That is not good for American Mojo. They're there to defend it. They got Black Holes. They got cocoons for days. There's the shield. There's the counter initiation. They're not going to get stuck in it, but he has the cocoon ready, and that lands on
my God,
Jess.
he actually landed that.
Yeah, and that would be a kill if he could get up there, but it's not going to find it. Jess is going to go ahead and teleport back to base. This is not good. American Mojo needs to make a play right now. They've got that base now at 80%, and they're looking in. They got a Mar Blessing, so they can't even try and look for a tongue now. Otherwise, you'd be throwing them into death. Now they well, there it is. Now it's Manager versus Please Love. He has to win this or he loses. There it is.
Okay.
Chat, what is it? Double kill. So now we're going to see Leon. He's going to get a wipe. He's going to reset these lanes. It is AI Station, and the lanes are heavily pushed in favor of Please Love. So he will be spending a second just resetting everything. Spend a bit too much time. I think he could let their choice alone with just a clone or something and then just move on to those. There is a beacon inside the base of American Mojo. That is not good. Backboard potential alliance.
Yeah, no, go for the third. Sentry's going to teleport. Oh, actually, I guess not.
And Manager's going to back off. Knows that Sentry might be coming in soon. He's going to chill. Wait for Jess to be ready in position. And, yeah. There's the tongue. Nothing going to come with it. Gonna shield. It's like it never happened.
It's all that.
That clone is going to get initiated on once again. So then I'd like to see Game is Broken pick up that I think would really clinch things. If he got Woolshaw, because he's doing a really good job poking with his auto attacks here. That's something we're not giving him credit for. And that would just mean he pokes them even that much more. And he's going to get initiated on, but he's feeling a lot of tongue damage. He's going to need to play this right. It should be right. He's going to have that Mario Blessing in 3 seconds. Jess taking a lot of damage, but he's going to get out. Now they're in a bad situation. Game is Broken and Jess extremely low. Mr. Manager controlling the jungle. And Jess using his sustainabilities to go ahead, clean up some droids, and then come back. They still have that beacon. I would like Please Love to occasionally take it, because that's the more convinced that the more it seems that she's tired, she's not going to use it. It loses pressure. She could try and surprise American Mojo and use it when they least expect it, but like the longer she takes to not use it, the less threatened American Mojo is going to feel by it, because they'll be like, okay, she's not going to use it. She's not going to get that risky. And so it kind of loses its potency at just kind of making American Mojo play back.
Right.
And Mr. Manager was in a kind of a bad spot there, but they didn't realize it. Now they're just pushing forward. Getting the droids cleared out. Manager going to teleport back. And looks like they might be trying to create a base push going on here. We're going to go. There's the beacon use. Goes in, gets the black hole, gets tongue. It's going to be a whiff. Now just the Manager and Prime ready. They need to go in. The blessings use, the black hole use. The cocoon is missed, and they need to go in. That's going to be Game is going down. Please Love in a bad situation. This should be a 2-for-0, and that is going to be your wipe.
I thought the Sentry was going to get the black hole off. I was like, no way, if that happens, that'd be really funny.
And yeah, now they should be taking some turrets out now. Screw the droids, just go take the turrets like now, like yesterday. They can take both of these turrets. They just get on them now. You already got Sentry and Genji dropping. And yeah, I think they'll be able to take both. This should. That top turret, there it goes. That's done. They're going to go ahead and start on the bottom now. They're going to have super droids coming up on both lanes. You're going to see a stage of spiritual cooking and a stage of pills coming out on Genji. Make it that much harder to kill them. It's definitely something that they're going to have to watch out for. And it's going to be that much harder to kill them. The level advantage has actually shifted to American Mojo. They have one level but advantage over them. But Game is Broken and Love are about to close that gap. And yeah, it's a very interesting match. The next wipe could decide it. If they get the double basic, if we have a basic push on both sides, we're gonna have. Jess might be going down here. Now Manager's in a bad spot. No. Manager has to keep them distracted constantly. He cannot let them get to the base. He's gonna go ahead and teleport back.
He has to like distract for like half a minute. Because it's kind of late game-ish. It's been like 20-something minutes.
They have built auto attacks too. And he's trying his best.
Yeah.
He knows to go on the left side, trying to draw them off.
Yeah, I think that's game.
Can he do it?
Well, actually,
Island needs to go in now. He's gonna get taken out. Island knows he has to run. She fixed. No!
What? Oh, no way. Is he?
Oh
my god!
Chat,
he actually got that.
What an amazing bait, chat. What is that?
Oh my god.
Double kill. That beacon is right at that base, though. That's the genius go. Jess is run. Oh my god, Jess! Screw the droids! I guess he wants to make sure.
Jess has like no idea what he should do. He's just like, oh,
there was 4 droids. He didn't want them to like jump over each other. I get it.
I feel like he's really paranoid right now because of the beacon.
Oh, you have to be. You absolutely have to be. Look at Manager. He is not leaving the base. He is absolutely not leaving the base.
I feel like it's a pretty good tactic from Sentry. Like it has been.
You gotta be so freaking paranoid right now. Do you think American Mojo can do this? Essentially, the win condition is that Jess has to fight by himself. He's not allowed to have some help from Leon anymore. He has to win a 1v2 against them. He doesn't have to source of damage.
He can wait for Please Love to like rush the base, and then maybe if they can like win a fight before they can get the base, they'll probably win.
It's possible.
Yeah. Oh, I'm really scared to watch this.
Oh man. I think this might be the fight that decides everything. Just might be going down here. Here goes BBS. This is gonna be a second wipe. There's that Island clear. Oh no! Not like this. Game is broken. Picks up another double kill, and Please Love will be there to finish off the base. And your winner is Team Please Love. They made several very aggressive pushes to get to the base to secure the win, and that's how it's gonna play out. What a match! What a freaking match! Nick, what are some of the things that we should have seen American Mojo do differently?
I don't know. I feel like they almost got like drafted-ish. I don't know. I think like Sentry Genji is a little too much for Iowa, and I feel like Leon can't really secure a kill by like tonguing one of the like either Sentry or Genji to him. But I almost thought Team American Mojo had a chance there because when Jess got cocooned, the black hole detonated like before he got out of it. So I thought he was gonna stay in long enough, but I guess he didn't.
And that was such a good matchup. I didn't even realize for a second that they had both that. I thought they had picked up that double kill when that Sentry lived at 1 HP. I thought they were like, because I was getting all that damage, and I was like, oh, they actually picked up another double kill. They're actually going to get these consecutive wipes that they need and actually come back from this. They did it, and then Sentry went in to finish it off. They had a few more times where they kind of let some free kills go. Jess kind of fed a bit too much early game, and that's one of the things that really happened. The kill that just happened on the kill count rail, the one where you get the hit off the jump pad with the auto attack, and so that they could get base exposure. That was really when we saw Please Love start to take off. The way they're making this work here, it's just they were really coordinated. You saw Please Love and really just kind of play more strategically, I think. Like a lot of times Jess goes in and is like, I'm freaking Jess, I can 1v2 these guys. And he messes up. And you're a great player, but you're not able to just constantly 1v2 as much as you want. And that's some of the parts that really cause the downfall, I think, for American Mojo. And he gets like the idle cleanups when he needs to, but sometimes it's just not enough. But we're gonna let this cool come real, and we will be right back. And we're actually gonna be